The hardest part of healing is taking accountability for the role that you played in your own suffering. So what you have to reconcile is this. If I know my worth, if I say I know my value, if I have set standards and boundaries that I say I'm not willing to compromise, then what I have to reconcile now is when things broke down, why did I not choose my value? Why didn't I choose my worth? Why didn't I choose to stand on my standards? Why didn't I continue to stay with the boundaries that I set? Because standards and boundaries are things that you set, and they are your responsibility to enforce. So now you have to reconcile, why didn't I do that? And I'm not talking about situations where there was a trauma that you could not control. I am talking about entering into relationships or remaining in relationships that you knew did not meet the standards and the boundaries that you set for yourself. I came to understand this in process, and I had to reconcile this when my marriage broke down. Because what I could not continue to do was to say it was his fault. And I couldn't continue to rehearse what he had done. What I had to do was to set beyond what he had done and now begin to look at me. And I had to begin to reconcile with myself that I had a temper, that I didn't know how to control my emotions, that I didn't know how to articulate things in a way where he could hear them, where I had to reconcile that I was dismissive of the things that he himself was fearful of, some decisions that he was going to make within the marriage. I had to reconcile that I was impatient. I had to reconcile with the fact that I was not kind. And when I looked at those things, I could say that these things were part of me creating my own suffering, that I participated in my own suffering. And so what I'm challenging you to do is to look at, how did you participate in your own suffering? You could spend forever saying what they did to you, but now you need to say, what did I do to myself?